Happy Sunday, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Hey, we're gonna make a treat, another one, called chocolate oat bars. And this recipe came from our friend Melissa. And so I have to thank her for it. It is delicious.
It's the bomb.
Hello, I love it.
It is really good.
I love chocolate too. So here's the thing. We've never made this before, but we've eaten it. So this is the first time we're gonna make it. So let's see if we can figure it out. I'm gonna read the recipe. Jody's gonna be my sous chef. We're gonna work this out. All right, so first off, it actually asks for 1.25 cups of nuts. Well, we're actually making this for some friends and family tonight that are coming over for dinner. And this will be the treat. But our friend, she's allergic to nuts, so except almonds, and we ran out of almonds. And this recipe calls for 1.25 cups of almonds, or any nuts you like. So I'm gonna actually use sunflower seeds. So let's see how this works. Go ahead and dump that in there, babe.
Okay.
And so that is 1.25 cups of sunflower seeds, but you can use almonds because that's what it says for the recipe. Then we have 1/4 cup of chia seeds and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And what we're dumping it into is our Ninja blender, but you actually, they said put it through a food processor. We find that our Ninja is much better than a food processor, so we're not going to use ours. And then it says to put 25 dates. So we've counted these out. There's 25 of them. And this is the binder. So if it doesn't bind well together, because we're gonna take a piece out and just kind of squish it in our hands, if it doesn't bind well together, then we get to add more dates, because the dates don't ruin it.
And they're sticky good.
They're sticky and they're super sweet, and that's...
I love dates.
That's the sweetener. So it's gonna get a little noisy right now, so let's just hang tight. Sorry, deal with the noise for a bit.
She does trust me with the blender. No knives.
I'm gonna move this. Okay, we're gonna look at this for a second. And sorry for that little movement there. Made you a little sick. Hopefully not. We're gonna actually pull this down a little, and it's supposed to be pretty grainy, but then when you put a little, so I'm gonna scoop a little in your hand, babe, and when I put a little hand, you should be able to squish it like and make a ball, kind of like. And if oh, look. Yeah, okay, so good. Actually here, let's do this again.
Show you what I'm doing. So I just took it and made it like into a little ball. So
this is what it looks like. Here, want to dump that in and then show them what that looks like when it grains up.
Nice and tasty.
Okay, so now we're supposed to, let's remove that blade. We'll read the instructions here. After we mix that, we did a little bit in our palm. It does stick together, so that's perfect. And now we put the mixture and dump this all in this bowl.
Okay.
Okay, so now after that, you can use your, perfect. I'm gonna move this little blade because this is very sharp.
She doesn't trust me with the blade, just the blender.
Just being silly. Okay.
All right.
So we have this mixture. Now we get to add, go ahead and we're gonna start mixing this. We're gonna add 1.5 cups of oats. This is just rolled oats, okay? It looks like they want you to have not the instant oats, the rolled oats, but not instant. And then we're gonna mix in 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil. So if you don't have it liquid, liquefy it. So that's 1/2 cup of coconut. And then you're gonna put that together. You can actually mix it together, they say, with your hands. But if that's doing good.
Oh, this is fine.
We're gonna take just take 1 cup measurement after that's good mixed together, and you're gonna actually put it in this cup. Just 1 cup measurement of this oat mixture, and then we're gonna put it in this bowl. Because we're gonna mix it with something else.
Oops. Sorry, I'm throwing stuff everywhere.
That's okay, just keep going. All right, so is that mixed pretty good?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so take a cup of that out. Press a cup of that, good. And dump that in there.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're going to take the rest of that, and we've prepared a pan already, which it's a 9x13 pan, and this is parchment paper, but you can use wax paper. And you spray the pan first, then put your wax paper or parchment paper down in it. Make sure you have a little bit of length here so that you can peel this up and then peel it off the bar. And then also push it in and then spray your pan with more oil. So we've used just olive oil. You can use coconut oil because that's what we had in the spray. So he's gonna dump that in here, and then he's going to press it out to kind of make a cookie bar. Okay, so we're gonna press that all out, and it doesn't need to come up on the sides, it's just pressing it flat. So as he does that, I'm actually going to continue with this rest of that 1 cup of that oat mixture. I'm gonna move you to the side a bit, and I'm gonna add 1 cup of cocoa, so this is just cocoa powder, and a 1/2 cup of coconut oil again. Just a 1/2 cup, and then a 1/4 cup of honey. I'm going to add all this. So it looks like the coconut oil and everything is supposed to, cocoa powder, coconut oil, and the honey all together to stir to combine, and then it'll be nice and, oh wow.
Ooh, that's nice and chocolatey.
Very chocolate. I'll bring it to the camera, don't worry.
Wow.
It's good. Can you actually get me and some more oats? Let's just do that in this. Just pour some oats in there. So he's gonna go over to the pantry and get me some more oats. I'm just gonna make sure I combine this well. And then I'm gonna pour this. Oh, wait a sec. Ha! I think I just messed this up. So actually, I wasn't supposed to combine the cocoa powder and the honey and the oil together with that oat mixture. I was supposed to combine just those 3 ingredients and then pour that over this, and then pour that rest of that 1 cup mixture on top and crumble it. So, we're improvising now because I just kind of messed that up. So let's just do this.
Like we said, we've eaten it, we haven't made it. So first time for everything.
And I read the directions. Seriously, I read the directions before I made this, but I read it wrong, obviously, until now that I obviously didn't read it all the way, probably. Okay, so I'm gonna actually take this spatula. We're just gonna improvise now. Melissa, I know you're gonna watch this video, and sorry, you're probably like, what the heck did you just do, huh? So that's okay.
As long as it tastes good, that's all that matters.
Right?
So,
right?
as
Okay.
long as it turns out for the stomach and the taste buds, I'm all good.
So that's that dark stuff. I was going to show you it before, but I got sidetracked, especially when I messed it up. So we're just going to spread this out. This
Let
is
me
really,
spread it all the way out. In the
I
corners and
think
stuff.
that, oh, this looks really delicious anyways.
Yeah.
What the heck? It's chocolate. Who are we kidding? It's chocolate no matter what. I think it was supposed to have, oh, I know it was supposed to have that little oat mixture as a topping, but I told Jody to grab me a little bit more oats, and I'm actually wondering, I'm gonna now improvise a little more. Babe, will you get the coconut sugar out of there? And I'm going to...
Ooh. Coconut sugar.
I'm almost thinking coconut too.
Oh,
I was
man.
gonna actually toast the oats and all that. So we're just now gonna make our own. So I'm trying to spread this and it's getting a little thin with what I just did. It's down below, right there next to the coconut oil. Our pantry's right there. And yep, perfect.
There we go. I didn't know where I was looking, so.
And,
Oops.
whoa. So we're just gonna like improvise. Can you spread a little bit more while I go get one more thing?
Yep.
Thank you.
Ooh, this stuff.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
You gotta mix. It's okay, it's going great. It's super gooey.
So, not sure what to do with that. Looking for my olive oil spray. And I don't have it. So that's okay. I'm actually now going to, this is not part of the recipe, but we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to actually add about, we're going to say 1/3 cup of toasted coconut. So I'm going to toast that real quick with, we're going to look at this, and I do a lot of guesstimating. About 1/4 cup of oats, and I'm going to take some coconut palm sugar, and I'm going to grab a teaspoon. Just going to add a teaspoon of that on top. I'm going to toast that all together. And then I'm going to sprinkle that on top. Yeah, don't do it, Jody.
I almost got away with it.
So I'm going to toast this. So this is what's going to happen. Here, it's almost toasted. We're almost there. But yeah, so that was a little blooper that I didn't realize, because it just said right now in the recipe, take that use the remaining 1 cup oat mixture to scatter across the top for a layer. So, oh well, we're not doing it. We made our own little topping, and then we'll see, because if that's even better, I'll make sure to post that.
Nice thing is it gives you a different variation, if anything, so.
Now, the only thing that I'm thinking, guys, is that this doesn't have portion measurements, you know, for your, if you're doing the 21-day fix or doing portion containers. So, will you grab that for me, hon?
Yes.
So what I'm thinking, this is a 9 by 13 pan, and you probably can get 15 squares out of it. It's got oats, it's got nuts or seeds, it's got definitely oils. It's got, did I say honey? So it's got the honey. I mean, obviously all of it's really good for you and natural, but we still need to count, we still need to make sure that we're accounting for it. So I'm thinking that one of the bars is definitely at least 1 carb and 1 fat, because of the nuts. So I say 1 carb and 1 fat for a size, you know, a bar that would, you'd cut this in like 15 pieces. Does that sound fair enough? That might actually be, you know, even being overly generous, but we're good. Let's use that. Is this
It's your splurge day. It's good. It's perfect.
okay? So the coconut is toasting. I'm going to show you. Nope. Oh, okay. Ooh, I smell that. So here's the coconut toasting. I don't know if you can see that very good. That is toasting. Let's toast it up. Let's sprinkle it on. And guess what we have to do after that? Put this in the fridge. So after this is hardened, does it read? Can you read that over there, babe, and tell me if it takes how long it takes to harden up?
Put the pan in the freezer for at least 1 hour.
All right. So we will be back. We will let you know how this tastes, and if the improvising was a good or not a good idea. Okay. Check you back later in about an hour. Thanks, guys.
Be awesome.
Okay, we're back. Here's the 1 hour. What do we call it?
I don't know what they are. Melissa Wadsworth gave us a menu.
Chocolate
Dropped
oat
some by and they
menu,
were awesome.
the recipe?
The recipe, yes.
It's a chocolate oat bar, but remember I screwed it up a little bit, and then I decided I would improvise and put some coconut and oats and a little bit of coconut sugar on top. So we've got it right here, and actually I have some friends and my family members here.
Come on
but they're
in.
kind of hiding. Actually, not really. You can kind of see Becky right here. And so, but Derek, come on over. We're gonna have you try this. Kids, you want to come over here? You gotta come this way.
Come on over this way.
All right, guinea pigs. These are delicious. Okay, it's only if I can cut it. So now, oh, did you see? How easy was that? I just pulled it out of the pan, and now we're just.
They're frozen. We had them in the freezer
don't
the
put your
recipe.
fingers- Okay.
Supposed to be in there for an hour, so we just had dinner.
I'm afraid to cut my hand.
And now
Okay,
we
this is
got
kind
them
of dangerous. Maybe I'll have to do a take on this. Hold on.
out.
Here we
got
go.
it. It's coming.
Whew.
Oh.
Do you see how that was?
Yep.
All right. So we'll do a little.
Shall we all take it a bite together, or everybody bite one all
Derek?
together?
You want to try it? Okay, let's see. We'll see if it's kid approved too. You like coconut, hun? Oh, this is Derek. Sorry. These are brother-in-law Derek. My nephew's Cody. Cedric right there. Yes, he has our last name as his first name. Because his last name's Call now. Because of Derek. Oh, I guess because of Becky, but he's hiding over there. So right here. All right, babe.
Okay.
Okay. Do y'all want to try some?
Yeah.
Right
Who's
now?
gonna take a bite?
Oh.
Small.
Small? There's no such thing as small.
Okay, it's a family affair. Oh, wait, you already started?
The first.
You already started? Okay, let's go.
Oh, they're good.
Oh, those are rocking.
Oh, dang.
Yummy.
Oh, it's super yummy.
They're like, I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah, we got a hit. Thanks, Melissa.
If
Thank
If
you.
you have kids, I would advise putting them over a plate because the floor is looking good right now.
A little crumbly with all the toasted coconut. Thanks, friends. Have a happy Sunday.
Gotta try them.
Bye.